Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. I hope you're all doing well today. Since it's the last day of November, or the second last day of November, depending on when I finally get this video done and uploaded, you don't know how long it's been a day trying to do this. Anyway, it's part of the how do you do hashtag how do you do or hashtag how do you do art. You should be able to search either one of those to find us, but hopefully the hashtag how do you do art will make it easier to find us. And it's a collaboration hosted by Cheryl at the Whole Bucket. We're all using the same digital and doing what we like with it. The only instructions that we were given was, you know, somewhere around the beginning of November, just do a video sharing the digital and letting people know what we were gonna do. And then you could do it in that video, or you could do it over several videos. And I'm mass making some ephemera using the kit and another kit by Deb. But it is inkandpage.co on Etsy. And this is tea time. She also has a coffee one that's really cool. The coffee one is Cafe L-A-I-T. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, so it's been a little bit busy, you know. We just had Thanksgiving yesterday, and when you watch future videos, you'll realize, oh, she did a bunch of videos. I made 5 videos on Thanksgiving Day, because December is going to be busy. I'm going to be doing Defemember again. So that would be Monday through Thursday videos will be Defemember videos. This is the one that I just made, and then the first one I made is this one. Like I said, I've been trying to keep, and I have to restart, and then I get all discombobulated. Ooh, this has delicious coffee sold here, so this is going to be a coffee one. That's too small. So yeah, so I've got the Defemember happening. I'll be going out of town. And I have decided to do a December daily, because, you know, that's me. Last minute, decide to do things. And by some miracle, people have decided to join me. So in December, if you saw it on my community page, then you've already seen it. I will be doing a December daily. Hosted by me. The hashtag will be Darcy's December Daily, so check out that hashtag to see, you know, other people. It's an open collaboration. Anybody can do it, but also I will be having YouTube creators doing a video each day. I'll be on the first, and then I'll have a list of everybody. Everybody will be linked in my videos. I'm not going to make everybody link videos, because there's this stupid thing that YouTube does, and it makes you have to like type in the links for them to work, and I'm not making people do that. So they'll just link me, and I'll have all the links in my description box for all the creators and all the days that they will be. And hopefully I will update the digital too, so that you guys will be able to see the other creators, and hopefully get excited for that. Nope, that's not what I want. Here you go. This is a digital by Louisa Heinzel, I believe is where this one came from. I can't remember everything. Don't make me remember everything. I can't. I just can't remember everything. But I'm pretty sure this one comes from Louisa Heinzel. If you're interested in looking for it. So anyway, so for the December daily, I hope you guys will join in. The only rule is to have fun. You can do some of them. You can do all of them. You can do them in order. You can do them out of order. You can do some of mine and do some of somebody else's. You know, there's no rules. It's just for fun. Basically, I had all of those journals to sell in my shop. Like, they're in my shop now, but they'll be coming out of my shop sometime around December 3rd, so I can bring them with me to Massachusetts to use to hopefully sell at a craft show kind of a thing at Sip and Stroll in Kingston, at Kingston Connection. I'll be up near Macy's. So if anybody's in Massachusetts that wants to meet me, I will be there most of the time. I'll also go check out some of the shops. My friend Heather has a booth, and she's invited me to come hang out with her and maybe sell a few journals. And I'm excited. We have been friends since kindergarten, and she's one of the people that every time I go home, she makes the effort to come, you know, to spend time with me, and I love it. It makes me really happy. And it's a really great friendship that we've had for many years. It's kind of gotten even better in the last several years. And I introduced her to junk journaling, and then she wrote a book about junk journaling, and I try to put that book down in my description box. It's Beginner's Guide to Junk Journaling. So yeah, you should go check that out on Amazon if you want. Oh, I need to get the affiliate link now that I'm an affiliate person. Let's see, probably need a small, I know I'm doing the tea, but then I'm also doing coffee. I've got both, tea and coffee. And for some reason, the pieces I'm pulling out happen to be coffee. So that's what's happening. Do we care? Coffee with a friend is like capturing happiness in a cup. So if the whole thing doesn't show, it's okay, right? You can kind of guess what it says. I think that's okay. All right, and what about this one? Do we have something here that's similar to this brown? That right there, or this tiny one here. Maybe. So it's like, what is it? It's almost 8 o'clock at night, and my son's asking why we can't get a cat. Well, it's because my husband, it's blaming on my husband. I asked, and he said, nope, can't get a cat because we have a turtle. Because my son brought home a turtle from work. Somebody couldn't take it on the train. Somehow he ended up with it, with hospital bills and all that fun stuff. And then he wants to know why we can't have a cat. Well, that's why, because he brought home a turtle. And my husband does not like change, and he does not like animals, apparently. He feels like he has to be the one to take care of the cat, which he doesn't. I mean, he does because he doesn't wait for other people to do things. And so he's like, has to be the martyr. Sorry, but that's just how he is. And so, you know, I was like, well, it's Nathan, the one that is the cat person. He's the one, it's like his emotional support animal. So I don't know. You guys can pray that my husband will have a change of heart and let the boys get a cat, but I don't see it happening. Truth be told, I just don't see it happening. Okay, maybe now we'll do some tea. But I had to, my son was asking me, when can we get a cat? And I was like, we can't. Sorry. That's the way the dice is this time around, at this moment in time. Let's see. Oh, that could work. Oh, what is falling? Catch me falling. I don't know what fell. I heard something fall, but I don't see where it fell. Oh, and I've been moving my room around, my studio around, and I did make some progress in it today. I went through several piles. Not thrown away as much as I wish I was throwing away, but, you know, making progress, and that's good. I mean, I'm always happy to be making progress. There are some here that are kind of blue. What about that menu one? So, yeah, making progress in my studio. That's making me happy. Oh, any other big news? Well, we had a really quiet Thanksgiving. It was just my younger son, my husband, and my dad and I made Southern mac and cheese, which was the best mac and cheese I've ever had. Although my son liked, my younger son liked my older son's girlfriend's mac and cheese better. He said it had more flavor or something. Hers was good. It was. Hers had a little cayenne in it, and it had the mozzarella, so it had that pull, you know, the string, you know, what is that? The cheese pull? Is that what you call it? Or whatever. So that's probably partly what my son liked about. I know what my older son liked about it was one of the things he mentioned was like the cheese pull. And I can hear him upstairs. I think he just came home. My dad just came downstairs. My dad lives with us in the winter. Well, I mean, this is his home. He could live with this anywhere. He just, you know, kind of lives up. He's a nomad. Sometimes he's here. Sometimes he's in Massachusetts. And sometimes he's in Maine, but he lives here. All right, so the big news. Okay, so, oh, shoot. I had a colonoscopy beginning of November. And you know, like you're supposed to do, because I'm 53. Well, 3 years late, but, you know, this might not have shown 3 years ago, so maybe it's a good thing. And I have a tubular, something with focal, wish I could remember. Tubular something that starts with an A with focal high-grade dysplasia. So I'm going to be having surgery to have a section of my colon removed. The polyp the part of the polyp that he was able to remove, because he wasn't able to remove it all because it was large, tested negative. There was no cancer in that. But I guess that all those big words basically mean that there's a higher chance of getting cancer with what was left behind. So I'm going to be having that section of my intestines removed. Fun. And that's going to be happening January 2nd. So enjoy the videos you're getting from me this month, because next month there might not, I mean, if there are any, it will probably be towards the end of the month. I don't foresee me being able to do, like, get ahead on, like, get all my extra videos in December done and also be ahead for January. I do not foresee that as a thing that will happen. Kind of want that flat. This is kind of thin. I could potentially cut that, right? Right? You think? I just want that flower to come above, and then I could put a new back on it. Is that weird? I mean, I could just put a new rose on it. That would make sense too. But, you know, I gotta be all extra. So yes, busy December, followed by a slow January. But since I've got the surgery in January, December may go extra slow for me. I found that in October when I was waiting for my colonoscopy. December went really slow. I think I like the green better. So that's probably like, that's the one benefit of it, is that, you know, December will not go as fast as it usually does, because usually time goes too fast in December and stuff. So, you know, look at the silver lining, right? All right, I don't want that totally. All right, we don't want to totally cover up the person's name who made the quote, though. That would be rude. We don't, but we do. We do, but I could always put it on the back, I guess, if I can read it. I do appreciate that she put the author of the quote. That is a good thing. Oh, maybe we'll do a little inking on that. It's a little rough now. All right, but I do like it. Oh, that was black. I need to switch that out. For this one should be more brown. So this is what happens when you don't keep track of your daubers and you just do the random. See, I need something to connect these two. I can't just have one floating over here and one floating over. I mean, this connects them, but do you know what I mean? Excuse me. It still feels disconnected somehow. All right. So yeah, my family, knew when my surgical consult was going to be, and then once I had my date, I went ahead and told my friends on Facebook and stuff. Lots of people praying for me, and I appreciate that so much. And I appreciate all these people that have signed up for the December Daily. It was a last minute thing, and when you see who one of the people is, you're gonna be like, what? It was last minute, and he said yes? Yes, because he's awesome. I mean, he wouldn't do that with everybody, but he would do that for me. Fortunately, he did think about it. He didn't rush into a decision. But yeah, I'm excited for all of my people, all of my friends who are in the December Daily collaboration. But like I said, it's also an open collaboration, so feel free to participate, post on social media, just use the hashtag, because I would love to come and see what you're doing. While I'll be busy, I will not be too busy to come see what you're doing. In fact, when I'm at my grandma's and my aunt's house, that's when I'll have time to do that kind of thing. Because except for December 7th and then one day when I go see Eddie, I don't have a lot going on. So, yeah, that just might not be the right one. All right, we got green, we got pink. Nothing in here has pink, so... No, this is T is the finest, so it really kind of needs to be T. What if I cut that? That might work. Let me cut that out real quick. And you hear my printer going right now because I was looking for some freebies, Christmas freebies. And of course, if I got a lot of freebies from one person, I donated money on Ko-fi. So I just searched on Ko-fi for Christmas freebies. And if they had at least one Christmas freebie and another freebie, I added them to the list. I couldn't find all the people, you know, in the world. Ko-fi is not a great search engine, to be honest. So I've got a list. If you stay to the end, I will give you the list if you want to go ahead and get some Christmas freebies to start getting your December daily together, if you plan on doing a December daily. So yeah, I will get that together for you. That's too big. That's too big. That's too small. That's okay, but not the right... See, the coffee ones all kind of have like better sizes. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Which one did you do first, Deb? To be honest, I like the ones that are in the coffee size for the fussy cuts. To be honest. Okay, so this flower's pretty, and then we could do like a smaller... I feel like it's dark. Let me move my light closer. Which is funny, because when I first turned on my lights, it felt really bright, but the longer I'm sitting here, the darker it was feeling. Isn't that weird? This, actually, I mean, it's matchy because it's got the green, but I don't mind. I don't mind that it's a little bit matchy. And her ephemera, in these kits anyway, have like a little bit of a off-white border. And some of them is a little bit grungy even, which is nice. So I did leave a tiny border. Less of a border than what she gave us, but a little bit of a border. And on the ones that are like stamps, I use my deckled edge ruler to put those on. Yeah, I kind of want to cut that out. Yes, I definitely like that better. But I was not going to go and cut out all of the handles, because if it goes on like an off-white piece anyway, it's not going to matter. That handle was big enough that it wasn't too hard to do. All right, there we go. Another little piece there. Well, I was going to say, I don't know that this goes, but, you know, color-wise, we've got the turquoise happening. So we could... kind of, no, not that. Is there a little teacup to go with this? Probably. Is there a turquoise teacup? I think I had to be more specific when I'm talking to my things next to me. Right? It's got to be specific. Or sugar bowl. I suppose. Okay, there we go. That'd be is this too matchy though? This piece here? This gives us a little bit, well, that's matchy, but it gives us a little bit of a border. There's a little tea kettle and more contrast because it's off-white. I like that too. I like that because I like the sweets with the tea, but the tea kettle works too. Let's see. This is tea with the cup is the same color as the background. But then, do we have sweets? We must have some sweets. Oh, we do with the... I'm sure we must have had some sweets. If not, we've got some flowers. The flower is too big for that. Oh, maybe that. Oh, yeah, I like that. It's got a little bit of the reddish, orangey red color in there, which would kind of make that make sense, maybe. It's just a little too wide. That's all. Unless I have it hanging off the side. All right, well, we'll find something for that. This one? Nope, that's a little bit too wide, too. We're embracing imperfection, so why are we looking for the perfect piece? I don't know, because old habits die hard. All right, that has the border. All right, where'd that other teacup go that I had a few minutes ago? Just a little, here it is. Sure, we're going for it. I'm going to ink it and glue it on. Be right back. So here is that one. I have a, is this one a die cut? No, this is the top, the punch that I have for like, goes anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 inch wide tags. You can do that little topper. Ooh, look, we got some more. Oh, can you tell I like this color? I mean, excuse me. Where do I not have these colors? That's almost wide enough. Not quite. All right. We already have all that plant matter in the back. So, ooh, that looks nice. And then maybe one of those labels. Maybe. I think we have some green back there. And there's the turquoise. So maybe London. London. I see London. I see France. Eddie, I know you totally just finished that sentence. I just knew it. All right, there we go. It's good. It's, you know, stuff that I have on that is on my desk or near my desk. Chances are, at some point, it is going to get ink on it, which is what happened with, you know, part of this paper, which I don't mind it. Gives it more character. That's what we're calling it. Calling it character. I've just got a magazine page that I'm using as a glue page so that I don't get glue all over my mat, which I just cleaned today. So there's that. Let's see. I mean, you can't tell that I cleaned it because there's still paint. Paint does not come out of this stuff. Like, see, if you like put water on paint for quite some time, eventually that paint starts to come off. Like it did on this. All the paint came off the plastic, but not this. Whatever this is made of, it just does not come off. All right, there's another one. Another one. All right, we got orange on this one, which we do have, ooh, orange tones. Oh, there we go. I think that looks nice. Should we put one of these in here too, maybe? Or not? Or some book page. We should do some, let me get a little book page. So there is that. Aren't you glad I have a pause button so you don't have to like wait for me to go across the room to find it? All right, oh, this is a tall one. What can we do with a tall one? That one's a little wide. We could just kind of do some of these stamps. Ooh, maybe we've got the dessert and the tea, and they both have some of that dark blue in them, which is nice. And a teacup in the middle-ish, do we think? Just to kind of connect them a little bit. I don't know. They don't have to like be connected. I want them to feel like one piece. So I do want them to connect a little bit. But they don't have to be super. Oh, and since this is the color down, yep, let's switch that around. Is there a different one I want here? How much? Ooh, also we have, let's see. We do have, I'm not saying it because I'll say it wrong and then somebody will correct me. Macaroons. I can't remember which is which. Oh, actually, these would be fun on here. I just might want to put, do I want a little bit of book page or maybe one of these circles so they stand out a little bit more on the color where they are the similar color. At least they are, I have the outline on them. And then maybe down here, bring in like a darker version of the color, maybe. Oh, that's cute. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Just ideas for long tags are always welcome, aren't they? Because sometimes you're just not quite sure what to do with a long tag. And I mean, I've heard her say it before, but I was watching a video today with Tara, Artsy Fartsy Life, talking about how, you know, if they all touch each other, then it feels like one piece instead of a bunch of disjointed little pieces. And I take that to heart. I did the first time I heard her or somebody, I don't know, or maybe I just do it. I'm not even sure. But I know I've heard her say it a couple times. So that is a good rule of thumb, to have your pieces connect to one another so they feel like one piece. I don't need to do the whole thing because it's coming off the side. I don't know exactly where I had them, but it's not important. So I think I know what my word for next year is going to be. If I still remember it the end of December, then that's what it will be. But I keep saying it recently, and I'm like, maybe that needs to be my word. You might start to notice me saying it. Or maybe you already have. I don't know. So, it's not macaroons, but I was about to say macaroons. Okay, so here is this one. I think it's cute. I did just wrap around and glue those on the other side. Hey, I did not intend to pull out all these small tags, but I'm really glad I did, because the tea time comes with a lot of small fussy cut pieces. So that worked out nicely, although some of these are too small. That's okay. Some are not. Ooh, what about the... Oh, because these are a little bit pink, so this could work. But I want some of the rose. I want some of that pink to show, though. And also the tea probably needs to be straight so it doesn't spill. You know how that is. You don't want your tea to spill. I like this, but we need something else. Maybe one of these. Maybe. Oh, maybe this 100, just because of the color is similar to what's in the books. Maybe. I mean, I don't know if it makes sense. It's kind of bold to put on there, so maybe not. I think that's the only one that color, though, that's on there. I mean, there's a lighter pink one. Let me cut out this lighter pink one, which is much smaller. I like little random pieces like this. Oh, I did get, so I was talking about, oh yeah, I do have the list, but it's on my phone. Oh, that's not helpful. All right, so I'm not going to be able to tell you the list of the people that I found on Ko-fi because it's on my phone and I need to like write it out. So I will put it in the description box. So check the description box, and there you will be able to see I don't know about that. The places I found with some Christmas freebies. What if we put this up like that? Is that too hot? Like, I don't know. I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. Well, some herbs, some tea herbs. This could be like, well, not the price, but it could be like the code, the number for the herbs. I don't know. And I don't know. Maybe this is not the right. This one's a little wider. I do like that better. This piece kind of grounds them to it. I'm not sure about the red and orange, but that's okay. I mean, we could always come in with one of the round pieces if we really didn't like the red and orange, but I don't hate the red and orange as a red and orange. Goes better with that tea though, doesn't it? Oh, we got little tiny Well, next to the tea, it's a huge dessert. We get tiny, nope, not so tiny desserts. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, how about that? The width works. That yellow piece is not working for me for this. Let's see. This. All right. What about one of these in the middle? It needs to be a little bit bigger. Okay. If we need bigger, we can get some book page maybe and cut a 2.5 inch square instead of 2 inch. All right, so if your punch does not like to cut through thinner paper, then stick something like a piece of heavier paper behind it to get that to work. Also, if you don't want that little bit of an edge, just cut closer, cut in closer so you can have all the words and no spaces on the outside edge, if that's your preference. But remember to put that piece back in or it's going to mess up. How do I know? Because the last one did. Oh no. Oh, this is the one I have issues with, isn't it? Whatever. It's fine. We'll live. I don't know what I did over here. I don't think I want that color in there, do I? I mean, do I or don't I? Because we've got these reds up here as a little bit of... Maybe we do. Interesting. Although we got greedy, strong, and wicked smog. Maybe you don't want smog on that side. We got something better on here. Too bad we don't have 11s. We still got smog. Went away. Best we could. Sinking as low as the back. But we have... That's not as bad. Alright. I think we'll just do that. And we'll just ink around the edges. Yes, I have The Hobbit. Because it was in the free bin. Had no cover on it. Don't be mad at me. There are plenty of Hobbit books out there. Ready to be read. This one was destined for the trash. And I saved it. And I'm giving it new life. I don't know. Are you a R.R. Tolkien fan? I probably pronounced it wrong. Somebody will tell me, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. It'd be easier to find. Alright, so I just stopped my video because I had to edit something out. I do not want to have to edit something out. But I forced myself to edit it out. How? How, you asked? That's not what I wanted. How did I force myself to edit it out? I said a swear word. And now I'm going to have to edit it out. I said something I didn't want to say. And I'm like, no, people might get feelings hurt if I say that. So I didn't want to say it. Because I do have a filter. It was something about people with no filters. I was like, no, I'm not going there. Oh, we do kind of want the tea to be... The tea needs to be the straight thing so it doesn't spill. I know it's just... I know it's paper, but still. Alright, so there is that piece. I might put some toppers. I just haven't got that far. Right now, I'm just gluing stuff on. We have some pinks and some yellows here. So this might be... No, not the time to bring in the lemon. Nope. No, it's not. It might be time to bring in just the coffee, which is plain. Ooh, maybe coffee and a biscuit here. What is this? I don't know. It's a cookie. You know, which they call a biscuit in the UK. It's a sandwich cookie. A little jelly filled. Looks like cherry. There's a lot of things in this kit, let me tell you. If you get this kit, you will not be disappointed. Or even the coffee one. They're both great. I love both. I love the colors. I love the blues and the teals. And the grungy oranges and yellows that are in it. And the books. All the books. See, these are some of the coffee ones. So the coffee one has more blue. And the tea one has more turquoise. Alright, let's just find a bigger... Let's see. Oh, we have this envelope. That might be fun. How would this go in the journal? Did I leave this as a pocket? Yes, I did leave this as a pocket. And then that. So this would kind of be something that would probably go just in a pocket is what we're going to assume with this. So I'm going to decorate this side like it's going in a pocket. And then it's got a pocket. It's an envelope with a pocket going on a pocket. If I remembered which video I made it in, I would totally, I'm just going to put it in the middle. I don't want to cover up more of the music that I'm already covering up. Alright, so there's that side of the envelope. And then we have, oh, I've got the stamps. I could use I think that there. I still might want the title there to show. And, oh, I might want just a little, no, not that. Something here, maybe? That could be, well, if I put it over here, it could be the little folder. Or, oh, it's okay if we cover a little bit of the word, right? Maybe put that over there. Eckerstein. No wonder people always pronounce my name wrong. My maiden name is Erickson, and I used to work for the government. And we get phone calls, and I'd say, Miss Erickson, how can I help you? Yes, Miss Eckerson. You could help me. I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all don't listen. I'm telling ya. Y'all just do not listen. Well, you could have that come off the pocket and still be able to put something in the pocket. Do we want to cover that up, though? I don't know what that means. Oh, it's a prelude. It's a prelude. That's all it is. Nothing too special. Here's a prelude to our T. T is to the body as music is to the soul. Oh my goodness, that has to go there now. Right? Yes, it does. And what about our T? Which T are we using? We need the blue. We need the... Here, how about right there? Okay, here's the problem. I don't want to... Alright, we're just going to put it like that. Okay. Alright, I'll put this one on first. It's got to go there. Well, pretty close to it. And then put the other one on, because then I can match that up a little easier, right? So then this piece, just thanks, Dad, for that lovely sound. I hope you guys didn't hear that. People in their 70s, that's the sound they make late at night. I'm not even in my 70s and I make that sound sometimes. Just sometimes it happens when you're recording. That's all right. Some of you are all like just love hearing the life that happens in my life, in my home. You just, you know, people live here. You know that. I can't afford my own studio. YouTube doesn't pay that much, and things don't sell right out of my shop. Especially not Christmas journals. And I got to tell you, even Gail's Christmas journals don't sell out really super fast either. They're just not big sellers. And I should have known. I should have known. But, you know, I made them anyway. I was in the mood. Sometimes you get in the mood to make journals and you make them. It's alright. They'll be there next winter if nobody buys them. I'll just have them available next year. Alright, I don't want to glue that down. Down there is fine. There we go. What do we think? Do we like it? And then if I want, I know that's pretty dirty, but that's okay. Oh, actually what I could do is bring in some of the background papers. Background papers. Come on, that can't be hard to find. Also, we had all these. Remember, I did gel printing at the beginning of the month to go with this kit. And oh, here, these are what I was looking for. Is the smaller pieces. Come on, move it. You've got to move it. Move it. I don't think I have any gel plate prints that are in the color that would go with that anyway, though. So. Nope, not quite. Well, that one? Almost. Alright, so we'll just use some of the pieces. Oh, come on. They were just there, but now they don't want to sit up there. These are all blue. There's all of these are teal. Maybe I need to look in the coffee set. None of my washi tapes have the right blue. This one is just text. Yeah, I skipped over to washi tape. This one has like a little bit of the tanning yellow, and then I was like, I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's the one. This is the one. It's almost the same color as that. That one might work. I don't know. I just want to put some washi tape on here. I just do. Because I just do. That's all there is to it. Whoops, I should probably glue it down. Will I glue it down? I don't know. Trying to distract, whoops, from the mess that is that cover. Ink has gotten on it and stuff, but that's okay. I mean, we do know it came from me. That, no. I feel like I need something, something blue up there, but like I said, nothing is the right blue. Nothing is blue. Nope, that's not the right blue either. Why you even... Why? Well, oh well. It's just going to have to be... Maybe eventually I'll find like a medallion or something, or some paper that's the right color that I can use for that. But for now, this one's done. That's as done as it's going to be for that one. And I don't know how we are on time because I stopped the video because, you know, have to go fix that part. This is blue. Since we're talking about blue, not the right blue. So let's see about one of these coffee ones, maybe. That has the blue. Tea flowers. Interesting. It just covers up too much of the background. That's the problem. If I had one that I could cut down smaller, like this one, I could cut down like part of that. And then, I don't know, that's dark against dark. This one, I don't necessarily want to fussy cut it. I don't need it that small. But I might fussy cut it. Be right back. I had to cut off the book that was on the bottom because I didn't think that was a stable support. I didn't want the coffee to spill. I did leave a little bit of this here. Or we could have just put this cake on there. Should we just put the... No, we'll just... I like the books. I do. And I left some of this back here so that they wouldn't all disappear into the background. And I think you know what I want to do next with this space right here. I think you do. I think you know where I'm going with some Bilbo. I don't read the books. I just know about them. I did watch the movie. I watched the cartoon when I was young, and then I'm sure that I watched the newer version too. And my dad's a fan for sure and for certain. I want the 2.5 inch. I want the one that's I'm thinking about getting a new one. Just that's how much I hate this one. Just saying. Do you guys remember that from December last year? It was making that awful crumbs. I don't like when there's like a space like that. I mean, unless there's something else I could put up there, like this for Gandalf to talk about the Hobbit. One of these. Anything 1920? Maybe that one way. I don't know why I cut from this end. Doesn't make sense, does it? I got my big grandpa scissors. These scissors, they belong to my grandpa. And he liked them because he was like, you only have to make one cut instead of 2. I love my grandpa. I miss him. He died in 2019, December. It was December 1st. He died. My brother was diagnosed with cancer. That was a rough year, I tell ya. And then COVID came. So, you know, I think that's it. I'm going to ink everything and glue it down. All right. And I think I'm going to make this one a tag or a journal card, which is, I think, a tag because there's still quite a bit of space up there. And I could eliminate some of that space just by turning it into a tag. I think it's very dark on the other side, too. That's all right. Someone could write on it with a gold pen. Not that I want you to have to get a gold pen out, but there we go. There is that one. Do I want to put one of these in it or not? Let me see how far down it goes before I make that decision. So, I want it as far forward as I can on that. Guess we're doing it. Okay, good. I just want to make sure there was space there. Here's the thing. It's like way over. That's going to bug me. How much? We're letting go of perfection. We're supposed to be letting go of perfection. I'd have to cut off like a whole... I'm doing it. Don't hate me. And then, I suppose I just throw away the triangle. How will I take care of that issue? Well, here's what I will do. I will take a little piece of paper and cut a new triangle because my old triangle went in the trash and I'm not going after it. And then turn it this way so that we can get our angles similar-ish. All right, there we go. Better? I really wish I could figure out how to get these stupid things in the middle. Just saying. All right, so there is another one done. Like I said, I don't know how long we've been. I don't want it to be forever long. And it's, if I put this out now, it is almost 9 o'clock. I just got to go do the thumbnail and stuff. It'll still be Friday, so that I could still put one out tomorrow, because I've got some more things I want to do. So, how have we done? Making things, you know, what's in our box. Mass making things using, well, mostly the tea, but also the coffee one. So we have this one here, envelope, and tag. That one ends up being coffee, but that's okay. Tea, macaroons, I don't know. Somebody will tell me. And that one. I'm so happy to have these bases, something on these bases now. I don't know why. It makes me so happy. And I'm glad I had little ones because there were a lot of little bits. And I can just put a little something like, actually I can even just put something like this over it. Maybe not that. Something that is like a plain color that will cover that and still coordinate with this side. That'll actually work perfectly. Let's just glue that on there. Got the best of both worlds. Got to have my flower overlap the words. And didn't have to cover the whole back. We just covered it with a little piece. And then just cut that. We're good to go. No, we don't want to do that. Alright, so there's that one. These may get toppers, we'll see. That one, and that one. Those ones end up being coffee, but I mean, we had to. They say coffee on them. And that one, these two I did before the video, you know, when I was trying to make a video the first 2 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, God, it's an even number. So what makes a mass make anyway? Is it like making 5 or more? 10 or more? I don't know. But today we did 14. I hope y'all have a delightful day. Love you. No, I said goodbye. But then I like used up all the rest of the bases that were on my desk. I didn't get all the ephemera pieces, but this is all that's left for the ephemera pieces. I mean, this is what's left of the fussy cut pieces, is what I mean to say. Plus that one. And this is what I just made using all the bases. I had a bunch of bases on my table, plus a sheet of collage paper, which on some of the collage paper I put a piece on the bigger paper and then cut around that to get what I wanted, and then the smaller pieces were just what was left over. So yeah, this is what I ended up with. I made a lot tonight, but I feel like I like I accomplished something, because, you know, there's no more base pieces. I mean, there are these little fussy cut pieces. Maybe I'll finish those tomorrow. We'll see. They'll get finished at some point. They'll get used. Oh, that's a fussy cut. But yeah, for these, I just powered through. These are, it's a little bit harder, like when you're like, okay, how do I make a little collage out of like all these little pieces? Because some of them, when they're little, they're a little bit harder to use. So this one, I wanted to keep as much as a picture as I could, but I wanted to put it on their smaller piece, so I just folded it over on the ends to, you know, give it a little bit more stability. So that's how that one is, and then that one's on there. So let's see, there's another piece on my desk, so there you go, and that's 28 plus the 14 we did earlier. That's 42. So there you go, the answer to the meaning of life. Hope you guys have a delightful day. Love you. Bye for reals.